This shit is dirty as hell. You can stay where you at, brother.
Ryan Little.
What's going on, y'all? Not the real Will Smith. Remember, you are the youngest you are today, so make sure that you guys make the best of it. That is not how the slogan goes. Anywho, today we will be looking into my, toolbox. But before we do that, I have a stopwatch right here. We actually about to start it because I like to rant and talk, and it won't happen today. We're gonna set it for 10 minutes. And we got, all right, we about to get started. So, as you guys can see, got my little gloves right here. We about to put these gloves on because this thing apparently is dirty. Oh, it is dirty. Had it for years. Right. A whole bunch of grime stuff on here. Vice grips. Thing for the oil. WD-40. We're about to bring the toolbox over here because if I open this up and it gets on my wall, I'm gonna go crazy. So, come on. My neighbor's gonna kill me. So, what's in this infamous toolbox? First of all, a little backstory. I got this toolbox from a good friend of mine. Actually, I was dating her at the time. She got this for me for Christmas. I think I got this about 4 or 5 years ago. It is pretty rugged, but as you guys can see, it's actually showing its age. So on this side, it clamps down pretty well, but on this side, man, different. It's like it doesn't want to really stay in. It just pops out really easily. So this is the bad side. I can even put a lock right here. I actually have a lock in here that's brand new that I have not used yet. You can tell it is old though. Yeah, because paper's starting to fall apart. See all the dirt and grime on here and things like that. Am I ranting? Yeah, we're ranting. It's okay. Alright. Anywho, we're gonna start at the top. It's called Keter. I think they got it from Walmart. I don't remember. It's plastic, but it's done its job. It actually broke here. That was my fault here. As far as durability, I wouldn't put too much in here, but otherwise it's fine. So up here, I have all my little miscellaneous bolts and sockets. Anything like really small socket wise, I keep in here. And then if I have any bigger sockets, they're actually in here, along with, I actually have a socket set that I have around the corner. What else is in here? These are separators actually that I'll place in here, kind of like these little rivets you see, boom and boom. But as you guys can tell, I have too much stuff in here, so if I were to put it in there, it'd actually stick up and the top wouldn't close. That's probably why I broke this the first time, stuffing too much in here. Ooh, what's up in this? Right. Put air in your tire. Not air in your tire. I checked my tire pressure with this. It's a freaking $1. I think I got this at Walmart. It's pretty useful. You'd be surprised. Best dollar I've spent. I think I recently bought this. But for what? What did I use this for? I don't remember. Couldn't have bought it recently because it's all tore up. There's some stuff in here that really needs to go also. I don't know what the heck this is. Oh, little screws. JB Weld. This can be trash. What's this? Wood screws. I don't really have wood, but I can still hold it. Gasket sealer. kind of old. Doesn't feel well. It feels like crap. Trash. Brake grease. Yes. This actually feels kind of weird too, but I'll stick with this. I just actually put brake pads and rotors on my car, but someone might need it if I work on their car. But yeah, just pretty much miscellaneous stuff up here, guys. I won't throw anything out right now. I'm looking under my tools. I'm a hoarder. You guys will see why in a second. Alright. Welcome to my legal trash pit. These are actually what I use to actually hold my old bumper together. If you guys are new to the channel, I used to have a sport bumper on the front of my Corolla, but it actually tore it up in Maryland, hitting potholes and things like that. I kept cracking it and I wasn't going to keep fixing it, so I wound up taking it off. But these are like quick disconnects. I could just easily put a little screw through the middle and then just connect the sides, and that was it. This actually, this concrete cement is trash. What is going on here? Ooh, that ain't sound good. Trash. This stuff really does work. It's done for because it doesn't even move anymore, which means air got in here, seeped out. Whatever. Trash. Oh, trash can's right there. Oh yeah. Got my smaller, well, my bigger sockets here, guys. Let me sit down because my feet hurt. Good old OBD2 scanner. What else we got in here? Whoops. Socket wrenches. I think that's a 3/8 drive. Recently just bought this. I actually had a engine mount. Checking the time. Alright, cool. I actually had my last 2 engine mounts I had to replace, and the one that's on the passenger side actually have bottom mounts that I needed to use this 14mm wrench on. So yeah, little stuff. Another socket wrench. This came off the actual splitter that I bought and wound up tearing it off the car. High speed driving, not racing, but driving. I think it ripped off when I was doing at least 110. Old spark plugs, but I tend to save this so that I know the number of the spark plug. But I'm not a fan of these spark plugs. I actually buy NGK spark plugs. Yeah, this one was like a little cheap. I didn't keep it in the car long at all. It actually still has some metal left on it, but it's just here for reference. Whenever I need to replace my spark plugs, I actually do need to do that this year. Yeah, we got 7 minutes. Dang, 7:35. These are great. Start keys. Everyone should have a set. This right here is for my, what do you call it? O2 sensor. Great tool I have because O2 sensors really get stuck from the heat. It's a new tool I have, maybe not even 2 weeks old. What else? Extensions. Must have. Electrical tape. I'm not an electrician, but worst case, if something don't work, I'm probably just gonna tie it together until I can get to a professional. What else? Trash. What this is? I don't know. We'll keep it though. And that's about it. The rest of the stuff in here is little zip ties. I'll hold on to those because I actually have a set somewhere down in here. Okay. Here's where most of the trash lies, honestly. The good stuff always stays at the top because I use it the most. This right here was a waste of money, but it's actually useful. I should go ahead and sell it though. Definitely hoarding this. Oops. Alright. So the purpose of this is if you have like, not necessarily stripped bolts or anything like that, but if you're trying to like get a bolt out, I think think that's what it is. And then you just hammer it from the back. You'll put the little extensions on there and you're good to go. Yeah, I actually sell this to somebody for anybody. Well, I'll sell this to anybody for $20 if they want it. Comes with everything and the original paperwork. What is this called? I can tell you right now. Yeah, DM me at my Instagram, ntr_WillSmith if you want this. Yeah, impact screwdriver set to get like tough screws out. I've used it one time, literally. I even have the original receipt in here as well. So yeah, DM me if you want it. I will ship it out to you for free. I just will charge you $20 for it. And you're all set. Alright. I have 550 cord in here. This actually this 550 cord needs to go in the trash. It's actually really don't have no use for it. It's actually just taking up room, making a mess. But this right here is my Freon Refrigerant, whatever you want to call it, R134A. That's what goes in newer vehicles. And I have the piece right here that actually, if I were to take this off, it would go all over the place because I actually already pierced this can. So I actually have to leave it on for now. It actually looks a little lopsided. Oof. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it. But anyways, yeah, this is refrigerant. So if my air isn't cold, I would start with this first. See A, if it has leaks, B, if it fixes the problem, or C, if it's a compressor issue. Excuse me. I actually have another piece to that to actually check how much Freon is in there. I bought this from Walmart as well, like years ago. This shit still works wonders. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, green is good. I think blue and red is actually too much, or none at all. It's weird. But you put this on your cold hose that has a Freon in it in the car. I can't show you guys now. The purpose of this is just to check how much Freon is in the car, if it's any at all. It's all manual. It's pretty cool. This is definitely going in the trash. Do not need that anymore. Alright. This is the lot, guys. Brand new. I've not used it yet. I don't really need it because I keep this either in my trunk or at home most of the time. It's not anything that sits outside. But hey, if I don't ever use it, if anybody wants this, shoot, $6 is yours.